Hi everyone, I'm Ash.
And I'm Joe. Welcome to today's episode where we're going to cover Tesla's 2023 quarter one earnings report and just our opinions of it, shall we say.
That's fair enough. Because my opinion is I was not really surprised. I was very prepared for what came in.
Yeah,
Just need to buy some more shares now. That's all.
yeah. So just to recap on our last video that we did, where we estimated when we made the video, the share price was at 185, and we estimated a more than 10% drop,
Which it has.
which would have taken us to 167. And is now at 162. So, yeah, more than 10% drop as predicted.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's why I got some money ready to buy some shares at the time.
I don't have any ready yet, but I will be having to make a plan.
Yeah. All right, shall we open up the thing? Let's share that. So I've highlighted a couple of things, just a little things, nothing special. Let's go through it. Um, Most of it's already been covered by other people. We're not trying to just copy them. We just talk our talk.
So have a chat. That's what it's about.
Yes. So as you can see in the first one, I highlighted the 11.4% operating margin in quarter one. So that is down significantly from last quarter, which was 16% operating margin. So that is a huge drop, and that is why we all knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know by how much. I,
Yes.
f- I think most people are a bit shocked that it went more than what they were expecting. We go to the year total. I don't. It's somewhere here, or maybe the next page or whatever. The automotive revenue or the total revenue or something like that dropped from what was it, 20 something dropped. The, Basically, last investor call, Zach Kirkon said that they should still be able to hit 20%, and they didn't. They hit 19%, and that
Yes.
honestly, if that share price still doesn't drop, then I'll be very surprised. Drop even more, shall we say, today. Today will be second day of trading after the
Yeah,
call.
I reckon you're probably looking until I don't know mid next week before it starts making a comeback, if that soon.
I don't know. I think it's gonna drop down and stay down for a while. To be quite honest with you,
That'd be
Be-
brilliant. If you can wait till after the end of the month, I'll be very happy.
because what I'm thinking, yeah, is that we've dropped down to 11.4%.
Yeah.
Not all the price cuts were done beginning of January.
No, and I saw
They,
something on Doomberg today. They're planning to raise the prices again now.
oh, please don't. I'm trying to buy one. No,
Again, yeah, it's just something that I saw out the corner of my eye. Tesla raising prices. Hey, they've only just dropped them. What the hell are they doing?
that would suck.
It all it's just, as soon as they drop prices, people order. One of the guys I worked with ordered one yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, lucky bastard.
bastard.
I'm not happy. Brand spanking new one. He's getting it, I think, in 2 weeks' time. It's landing at his house.
At his
New
house.
yeah, Model 3.
Okay, he didn't order it directly through Tesla then.
No, he didn't. He ordered it
Okay.
through some other company thing. Yeah.
Well, Model Y prices here are still the same. Estimated delivery April to June. Anyway, back to the slide. So what I was saying is that because the price cuts were happening throughout the month, that operating margin, 11.4%, doesn't show the full picture, shall we say. I, I
No.
reckon next quarter, if prices stay where they are now, if they don't go up or if they don't go down, then that is going to go even lower because then we'll get a full quarter's picture of the current prices.
Yes.
Yes, I think lots of people don't realize that. So
People
yeah,
don't tend to see big picture. They
no,
look
they
at what's
don't.
going on right now and they all
Exactly.
lose their flipping minds.
And that's why I was so happy when I saw it drop lower than expected. I'm like, yes, more buying opportunities.
let's go. As long as it's below my buying in price, I'm happy.
Exactly. I mean, this is the thing that people need to look at is, do they still make money? Is the company still, as Elon stated in the call, healthy? You
Yes.
know,
Are they on track? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing?
and
Yes,
this
they
is,
have been for the last 10 years and they will carry on doing it for the next 10
yes, and this is where you see that the operating cash flow positive of 2.5 billion, free
per
cash flow
quarter.
positive of 0.4 billion. Granted, this is down a lot,
That is down a hell of a lot.
but I made some notes about this. You can easily see why. They are currently planning or preparing, busy investing or doing the following factories. Giga Mexico, going to start soon. The Giga Nevada expansion, probably starting soon. I don't know. The Giga Berlin expansion / ramp. So they're planning on building more at Giga Berlin. And they're busy ramping. So ramping costs money. More investments. Texas is expanding more and ramping. New Megapack factory in Shanghai that they're investing in, and a lithium refinery, which they said in the call is going to break ground in May.
That's a
That's a
lot of things.
that is a lot of brand new factories effectively. Okay, granted, Berlin and Texas has been in the pipeline, busy going. Remember the plan for them at the moment they build out to 500,000 capacity. The initial plan for them was to be 2 million each.
Yes.
So you got
And
that going
still,
on. You got the 4680 ramp going on, which requires more investment, more changes, more stuff. All this stuff drain money. You got Cybertruck busy tooling, costs money. They are running so many different things. And the fact is that they are still cash flow positive after investing in so many different things. It's just
it just shows you what their capital power really is, or their buying power, whatever you want to say.
exactly. We're basically looking at about 4 new factory buildings. Okay, 3 new factory buildings, 1 refinery, which other car manufacturer builds refineries, and 2 gigafactories that's busy expanding.
So if you look at it that way, you can pretty much just put this whole year down as a year of accumulation, because the more these operating margins and cash flows and everything stays the same that it is, and the longer this carries on, the stock price is just going to be down in the dumps, really. So
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
year of accumulation. The more you can buy now, the better, because eventually
Exactly.
all this is going to fall into play. They would have spent the money they need to spend on these next 4 factories that they're busy either building or ramping or whatever the case may be. You watch what happens in 2024.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at what happened during the Giga Berlin and Giga Texas ramps or build outs, they were building 2 factories at the same time.
Mhm.
Not many companies can afford to build 2 factories at the same time. Now we're talking of about 6 that's being expanded, being built at the same time, in effect. 6 at
Yeah,
the same time.
it's pretty much every factory they've got going. There's something happening in,
Yeah,
apart from China.
and 3 months, not much more they can do there. But still cash flow positive after all of that investments. So I don't care if they made if they made 1 million cash flow positive. They're investing so much that in 10 years from now, we're going to be reaping the rewards.
Exactly. At least they're putting the money to good use instead of paying dividends.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
get me
no
wrong, I'd
point
love a
in.
dividend,
Yeah,
but
but there's
not
no
yet.
point now. There's absolutely no point. Invest as much as you can, Tesla. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's
It's
it. Follow
brilliant.
the game plan. Do not deviate.
Yes. Okay. So 0.2 billion increase in our cash and investments. So yeah, I mean, what was it, 2021 when this was rising by about 2 billion each quarter?
A quarter, yeah, that's
So,
correct.
you know, they're investing a heck of a lot more, but they're really keeping tabs on what they're doing. And yet I say we expect that our product pricing will continue to evolve upwards, downwards, depending on factors. So prices can go up, prices could go down. It just depends.
It's just as the pendulum swings, you need to adjust. Unfortunately,
Yes,
it's not like we've got a crystal ball to go, oh, okay, cool, this is going to happen next month. So X, Y, and Z
exactly.
is going to cost this. It's just physically
Yeah.
impossible to do. It's like some stocks astrology. It's just doesn't work.
Operating margins reduced at a manageable rate. So they're managing it. And you can clearly see that they are, because you can see that they are still positive in the cash flow. So they're really on the dot with this. Like, as they
No,
said
I don't.
in a call, they have real time data. They know today exactly how much vehicles they sold yesterday.
Yes,
They're not
not in a
finding out
month's
three,
time.
4, 5 months later.
No,
Um,
it's a whole different ballgame, unfortunately, when you talk about this lot.
yeah, no, it's very different. Model Y, best-selling vehicle in Europe. No surprise there, considering they're building 500,000 of them at the moment, or they've got what 5,000 a week capacity at the moment in Berlin. And so all they need to import from Shanghai is the right-hand drive ones for us here in the UK. So the rest are probably all made in Berlin. And Berlin is
Probably, yeah.
still ramping. It's brilliant. That is a big one. Negative FX impact of 0.8 billion from foreign exchange impact. And you have no control over that as a company.
Oh no, that what's going to happen is going to happen there.
You
It's
can't control what's going to happen in the foreign exchange rates. You know, if
no
your
currencies are what they are,
if your government keeps shafting everyone, then you're getting shafted as well.
which is pretty much a guarantee.
Yeah. So quarter end cash equivalents, and investments increased sequentially. This is all positive stuff.
It's all positive. There's no
If
negatives in there.
the only negative thing in here is that the margin went down more than expected, and that's why people are freaking out. The rest of this thing is awesome. Everything else is awesome. Was it here? No. No, I
Like I
think
said in the video before it,
here we go.
I knew it was going to happen. I was waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a very big one, yeah? Storage deployed in megawatt hours. Last quarter, 2.4 gigawatt hours. This quarter, 3.8 gigawatt hours. So basically what you look here, bear in mind, this facility, what's it, Lathrop? Yeah, Lathrop, is built out to 40 gigawatt hours. So they at less than 10%, yeah, of what the facility is capable of doing. You're basically seeing here the bottom side of the S-curve for that facility. See, slowly, 800, 1.1, 2.1, 2.4, and now it starts picking up. Now once we cross the 5%, now you start going almost 10%. Next, next quarter it might be 15%, then 22 or something like that. It's just going to keep climbing. And that is why I believe they've now gotten to a point where they got it nailed down how they need to do it. And that's why they announced the Shanghai Mega Pack factory. Because they can build that out. So by the time this one is ramped, that one can start production. That one can start ramping.
Yes.
So the timing of this stuff is just brilliant. Absolutely excellent. You know, you look at this, that seems like so much, and yet it's less than 10% of the one facility's capability.
Of what it can actually do, yes.
Yeah, and they're busy building more. And they're going to build a lot of these mega pack factories, that is for sure. I would say you're probably looking at 2 or 3 per continent,
If not more.
if not more. Probably more. Probably need like 20 or 30 of them.
I reckon the next 3 to 5 years is going to be very interesting.
The,
That's before we even get to 2030.
yeah, I think people are going to finally start waking up to energy with these numbers. I mean, my gosh. Then Tesla
Problem is
locations.
people tend to wake up too late
They always wake up too late, but
and then
yeah,
blame it on everybody else. Oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. Well, okay, maybe you should have. I don't know.
open
Got
your
the,
eyes.
yeah, I wanted to use a different phrase, but we might get demonetized for that. So I just
Use
vote
your
to shut
brain
up
and think
instead.
for yourself, yeah? Basically.
Yes, wake up a little bit early in the morning, wash your face, and sort your stuff out.
Yeah. Tesla locations. So they're always improving their service centers and so on, basically adding more service centers or more factories and stuff. That's 1,000 buildings now that Tesla has worldwide. That is a significant number of buildings if you think about it. Granted, some of them will be leased and whatnot, but you know they have 1,000 different locations. And all these places need logistics support. But
Yes,
yeah, digress. And then another big sleeping giant is supercharger connectors for supercharger
that's what that one
stations.
is going to be make a massive difference. I think that is going to completely change the ball game, and it's also
Um,
one people are completely overlooking.
yes. In the call, they said that I think it was 50 or 60% of European connectors are now open to everybody else. That's making a huge difference already without any significant increases in delays at the stations.
Yes,
So the busy ones they're keeping for Tesla only, and the non-busy ones they're opening up to everyone else. So we just had the health and safety visit, and the health and safety guy bought himself a MG5, which is made by Geely. I think it's
poor
got like
guy.
no, they're actually pretty decent. They are very decent for what they are. Considering that I think you get them for about mid 30s, and you get 220 miles of range on it.
Okay,
But he said that he got an email from MG saying that they can't use Tesla chargers. I
why?
w- I don't know. I would love to know what that's all about. Maybe they just
So like
don't.
GM in general,
No, not GM,
and
MG.
MG, sorry.
Yeah, big
Mm.
difference.
Yes.
um, yeah, MG is owned by Geely, which is a Chinese company. But yeah, they basically send out a message to all the customers saying you can't use Tesla chargers on your car,
I
which
wonder why
I
that would be.
don't understand why that would be. So, are they just being spiteful? Are they just trying to boycott Tesla?
Well, that's not a good idea.
Or is there something wrong in the electronics in AMG that it can't accept such fast charging rates?
But
I
I
mean,
would go for the latter, to be
the
honest.
car would still limit the charging rate, but yeah, I don't see why you can't go plug in.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It's a weird one. I was like, I was really like, what?
I'll have to look into that one a little bit. I didn't know that was even a thing, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, there's a couple of things that was said during the call that I just want to reiterate. Elon said that it's better to ship large number of cars at lower margins and later harvesting the margin through autonomy. In other words, he's reiterating that we are willing to have zero margin if need be, as long as we keep growing.
Yes.
And that is just awesome news for me because it means stock price is going to stay down.
Even further down, please.
Yes, please, even further down. Let's get down to $60, yeah? That would be awesome.
Yo, man, that would be insane. If it gets to that, I'm definitely going to do something stupid.
Honestly, if it gets down to that point, you might actually start considering margin. Take out a nice big fat
Ooh,
loan. Not margin, but take out a
ooh.
nice big fat loan and buy a ton of Tesla shares. Wait for it to pop up like 50%, sell half of it, pay back the loan, and then you sit to a 50% of the shares.
See, that's more the type of thing I had in mind.
Yeah,
Borrow 15, 20K, stick it straight in there. And as soon as it pops back up, just take your 15K back out and give it back to the bank. See ya.
exactly. Exactly. All right, the next thing that they mentioned, which was very interesting for me, saying that they had 150 million miles driven by FSD Beta. We're busy covering the investor note, which wasn't that long ago. What, 2 months ago? They were at
Yep.
124 million.
So in 2 months, they've pretty much done a 25 million.
Yes, that is an
12,
absolute ton of
12,
miles
12.5 million miles a month.
on FSD Beta. So this is
Yes,
only cars in North America.
that is crazy, man.
Yeah, that, that's a huge increase in such a short time. And that's a lot of data. Like, my gosh.
I wonder if demand's really going down.
Yeah, there's no demand problem, honestly. Like this, as Elon said, there's more orders than what they can produce. Orders that exceed production.
No, I just find it hilarious every time these flipping guys get on CNBC or whatever the case may be. There's always there's production problems or there's demand problems. There's always a problem. It's never just, okay, guys, let's just actually have a look at what's going on. Like me and you've just done to go, okay, they've got six new factories, or not six new, they've got new factories, they've got other things going on. This is what's happening. They've dropped prices. Okay, so it makes sense for X, Y, and Z to happen.
Yes,
No, no, no,
exactly.
no, no. There's no demand. Tesla's going down.
Are they
Competition
losing
is coming.
money?
No, they're
No.
not. They're making money.
Are
Far
they
more than any other
losing?
company out there.
Yeah. Are they losing like Ford? What's it? 20,000 per vehicle.
No. The only
Exactly.
thing they are losing is market share, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that market share argument, I can't believe people are still sticking to that. That is idiotic.
I actually hope we don't get some comments on this now just because I've said that, because, yeah. Anyways.
All right, next thing they mentioned was that Dojo as a service could, emphasis on could, be huge. As in, if Dojo works, and once Tesla's done with it, then it could be huge.
Can't see why it won't work.
They need to get it to scale to see if it actually works out cheaper and stuff. So, it's they're doing a gamble there, I would say, because technology advances so quickly. It might be by, 5 years from now that it is so out of date that they might not have. I don't know. There's possibility for it to go wrong.
There's possibility for anything to go wrong, but you're never going
Yes,
to get anywhere if you don't try.
exactly.
Just
But
look at the Starship launch yesterday. There's a lot of things that could have gone wrong.
yeah,
Some
yeah,
things did.
yeah. But yeah, it could be big, as in hundreds of billions income per year
Oh, definitely.
just from Dojo. In other words, Dojo could end up being bigger than car sales.
I
Yeah,
could see that happening. Again, looking big picture plan, actual end goal, I can definitely see that.
yeah. It was another interesting thing that they said. They said that when they start a new project or new business inside the company, because all these things are technically different businesses,
Hmm.
they are aiming for mid 20% gross margin. That is what they design for. That is what they build for. That is what they, aim for. Mid 20%, and the cars are currently on 19. Once the new smaller car comes out with the new production methods, I think we'll go back to mid 20s,
I think so.
because we were at what, 26, not like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I reckon we'll go back up to between 24, 25, somewhere around there.
yeah. Yeah, it's just, most companies don't aim for mid 25% gross margins.
No. If they did, they'd be very happy to get there.
Yeah. Structured battery pack still effectively, okay, so these are not my words. That's from what I understood it, that structural battery pack is still effectively in an alpha version. Like they're still on the first iteration effectively of it. Not iteration, because you can make loads of iteration, but the first primary design.
Yeah. Version one.
Yeah, they basically on version 1 point something. They need to get to, well, they're not even on version, yeah, version 1, let's call it version 1. But yeah, they are planning on a lot more changes to it. So there's still loads of costs that can be removed from it, loads of improvements, weight reductions. Then the next thing is 4680, 25% reduction in cost of goods for the 4680 in the last quarter alone. 25% reduction in your costs to produce 4680 in 1 quarter.
In one, yeah,
Not 1 year, not
in
10
three
years.
months.
In 3 months, you've reduced your cost by 25%. That is insane.
That is mad. It's going to be free soon.
Yeah.
Carry on this way.
Anything you want to add on any of these slides?
No, I think we've covered that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Energy
just
storage.
yeah, they are highlighted the ramp of a 40 gigawatt hour megapack factory in Lathrop. So just 3.9 out of the 40 gigawatt hours. That is bad. Boring. Nothing special. But now we're talking.
Now,
This is what we're talking about. Cybertruck handover in Q3. In
I
other
was going
words,
to
the
say that
first
that
cars
looks like a Cybertruck.
that is a Cybertruck. But the first cars that's going to roll off the new production line will be handed over by Q3. That is maximum 5 months from now.
So Q3 will expect the first Cybertrucks to start being delivered.
Yes. And it's going to go slowly. They'll probably deliver the first 10 or 20. They'll do an event of it. And after that, they're going to start ramping and ramping and ramping. I reckon by the end of the year, you'll probably be at I don't know, 100 a day, 100 a
Potentially.
week. Who knows? 100 a week maybe.
It's impossible to say what Tesla's going to do and how they're going to do it.
That is just, yeah.
Yeah,
That I have to say, I like how it looks. How this back section, where the trunk is going to be, looks like it's a casting. That's a casting through and through.
it does look like it.
Yeah, very interesting. Next photo, putting the glass on the Cybertruck. Awesome. I
Some
can't
thick piece
wait.
of glass.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Tesla glass is fake. Even in the other cars, it's brilliant. Tooling for Cybertruck production line. That machinery is not cheap. Not cheap at all. But yeah, this is them busy building out the Cybertruck line.
That looks
Oh,
like chaos to me, man. There's stuff everywhere.
dude, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be sick. Doing some winter
I hope,
testing.
I hope they build one in the UK. I would really love to do their network for them.
I mean, they got the facilities here in the UK, just not gigafactories.
No, no, no. I want a nice big factory to go and, yeah,
Yeah,
install whatever they need. Obviously, I can't say too much, but yeah.
yeah. There we go. Mega Pack factory in
So that
Mayfair.
one's on its way to my back garden.
That one's way too big for your back garden, and you do not have 2.3 million.
Told you the other day. Not yet. Give me time.
Battery rolls, jelly rolls. There we go. Lovely jelly rolls. Imagine that, eh? The speed at which those things are being produced.
Madness.
Okay, this stuff being covered by other people, we're not going to cover it. Everyone's doing a great job of covering it.
Yep.
So many people covering it.
If you want to have a laugh while people cover it, go watch SMR's videos.
Yeah, that little dip there is going to be a key factor as to why Tesla stock is going to remain low, because the operating margin is below the average for the S&P. Oh no, sorry, it's Tesla is higher than the S&P, but we're trending down. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
If
so
we
it follows that
cross,
same trend line.
if we follow that same trend line down and we go below the S&P, then yes, Tesla's stock price will remain low, which is good news. More buying opportunities. And here's the actual statements. Blah 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 blah. To cap up, or to wrap up, shall we say? Pretty positive thing for people like us. Lots of people are going to see just the negative side. And thank you for being morons. What
Yep.
can I say?
Please don't start using your brain and let me carry on doing what I'm doing for as long as possible.
Yes. I've now managed to convince a few people to go into stock, into buying Tesla. One of the guys I'm working with said that he needs like maybe 2-3 months, and then he'll have some funds set aside that he can put in. And
Lovely.
I'm like, it's good timing because the overall stock market is down. Tesla is down massively. It's going down more, so why not?
Yeah, I need to see what's going to happen. There's a few things in the pipeline. All goes well, I will have a Model 3 within the next couple of months, but I just need to see how it's all going to play out.
Nice, nice.
I need to do. I don't know if I want the Y. I don't like the Y. No, I can't say I don't like the Y. I don't like SUVs. I've never liked SUVs.
The reason why I'm going for my Y is because I'm converting it into a work vehicle and I need the space. I can't load ladders into the free through that tiny little boot.
Yes, but I
The
don't need
Y,
the Y. It's
the Y is a hatchback, and it makes it so much better. They should really have made the Model 3 a hatchback. I don't know why they went with that silly little boot design. That thing's tiny.
yeah.
Like honestly, loading stuff in there is just no, it's wrong.
I'll have to see. I haven't made up my mind yet. I've got a few things I need to look at.
Yeah. I mean, you get better economy in the Model 3 than the Y because of the shape. So,
Yes.
yeah, it will cost you less to run and it costs less to buy and all that. So,
I'm just not a big fan of the Model Y. Again, it's an SUV. I don't like SUVs. I've never have.
the difference is with the Model Y and other electric SUVs is they don't feel like it when you drive it. It
It's not that,
feels
it's the look. I don't like how they look.
okay. For me, it was always the feel. Like they feel like they're gonna tip over, and that's not an issue in the
No,
electric versions.
I never had that problem. I just don't like them. If I want a truck, I'll get myself a truck. If I want a car, I'll get a car. I don't need something in between.
Well, let's put it this way: as soon as my Cybertruck order comes in, then
You can sell the Model Y.
I'll be trading in the Model Y straight away for the Cybertruck.
No,
The
you,
day that I take delivery of my Cybertruck is the day I give him back the Model Y. Like there you
no, you
go.
won't. You give the Model Y to your wife instead. You won't give it back.
No, she's getting the new one, the small one.
Oh yeah, you said the other day she'll be getting that one.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be getting that because there's no need for her to have a big car. She doesn't like big cars,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you know. So Model Y is pretty sizable. I mean, she's currently got the Kia Exceed. You
Yeah,
know,
don't like
it's
them.
basically a Ford Focus.
Hmm. Don't like them.
Oh no, this is a brilliant car.
Nah, it's
That
got Kia on the badge. I don't like it.
dude, you are so missing out.
We've had this conversation numerous times. You've changed my mind on Tesla. You're not going to change my mind on this one.
The Exceed is very good looking, I have to say, very good looking.
That's okay.
It looks very much
Uh,
like the what's his name, the Mercedes version. You know, the small crossover.
no, I'll drive the Beamer for now until I can get my Tesla. I'm all right with that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Um, no, not really. I think we've
No?
covered everything we needed to cover for this specific slide.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll wrap up then.
That's it. Have a good one. Look after yourselves.
All right, everyone. Cheers. Bye.